So, what's up? Thanks for coming. My name is John Vaughn. I'm actually the founder and CEO of the software development firm Tier 5. And today, the reason I want to have just this little presentation because I wanted to talk to you guys about essentially the Funnel Builder partnership, where you can find out more information on that at the website that I'm showing you right here. It's http://fb.tier5.us. So that's like funnelbuilderfb.or facebook.tier5.us. So F and then B. You can see Ankita, since we're recording. Ankita is my business partner. So Ankita's awesome. She's amazing. She's my business partner. Hopefully you guys on Zoom are going to be cool that I facilitate Facebook and show them this camera, and you guys have got to see my little, my wolf hat enough, and you guys can just assume John Vaughn here. Kind of sort of see me up there at the top. So Ankita's just walking around Tier 5. For those of you who don't know anything about Tier 5 and you've never heard about Tier 5 before, and maybe a friend's just actually pointed you here and said, hey, you should really check this out. This could be a great opportunity for you. It could really be a great opportunity. So like I said, my name is John Vaughn. I'm the founder and CEO of Tier 5. I founded Tier 5 officially, whenever we want to say that I actually had more than myself, and I actually had a company, I had an office, I had a company, I essentially had another person that was there with me that was also going to do this company with me and kind of go from just being an individual entrepreneur all by myself to actually having a company. That very first person that was there with me is this beautiful girl that you see right there, that one right there. That's Ankita Nandi. That's my business partner. So when we started Tier 5, right at 4 years ago, it's going to be 4 years. We're actually celebrating 4 years really soon. In like 50 days, we're celebrating our 4-year anniversary. And that was when we first rented office. Now, a little bit before that, probably about, I guess it wasn't like a little bit before that. It was and relatively, I guess it was a little bit before that. About 13 months before we physically actually opened Tier 5, Tier 5 had already existed. So even before me and Ankita, Tier 5 had already actually existed. And it was just literally me, sometimes, just as a freelancer, sometimes me just doing the code myself and getting jobs and building software myself. And I went ahead and started a company and actually started a formal LLC with the state income, my EIN number and things like that for the obvious tax benefits and the obvious personal protection and security. So I formed the LLC, and essentially what I was doing was I was just freelancing, so I'd find jobs on the internet, and I would go in and I would write those programs for people, all sorts of different programs, Craigslist crawlers, little websites, other make money opportunity websites, coupon sites, like all sorts of stuff I would get, and I would make modifications. I would just get projects and I would kind of do them on my own. And then I started getting really bored of those projects. Got some monkeys, if you forward on to today, like if you forward all the way on to today, I got some monkeys. But I started outsourcing. I started outsourcing to freelancers. I started outsourcing to companies. And during that journey, that 13 months or so before really just partnering up with Ankita and actually starting our real own entity, our real own company, I actually hiring people and staffing people in our office instead of doing freelancers and hiring other companies, outsourcing to other companies. Me and Ankita had already been working together for like 6 months under a completely different model, doing just hiring freelancers and hiring companies. And so we just naturally fell in love. I think we fell in love before we really started doing business together. But that's just me. Ankita would have to tell you that story. But that's not what this is about. Anyways, Ankita was showing you around Tier 5 for those of you that don't know Tier 5. So hopefully you guys were able just to catch that and catch her walking you around and just basically showing you. It's where we're at right now. We live in India, so I'm at my house right now. My house. And it's essentially 12:38 a.m. on Tuesday. So for you guys, I know it's like for some of you guys, it's like 11, for some of you guys, it's like 11:08 a.m. in the U.S. if you're over in LA. If you're in New York, it's like 2 p.m. For us, it's already almost 1 a.m. I keep it just showing you around. She's just showing you around inside the office. So you can actually see this whole office is full of engineers. This is what Tier 5 is. We have over 40 full-time employees that are actually working at Tier 5 right now, and we're still doing interviews. We're still looking to expand. We're still looking to actually move offices and get an office that's essentially at least 3 times as big as the office that we have now, so that we can prepare to double in size based at the rate that we're actually being able to grow in our unique model, which is kind of what this is about. We have a very different model than most of the companies, and it's really a win-win for everybody who's actually involved together. So that's what I'm going to be showing you. Like I said, it's like 12:30 a.m. Most of our engineers are actually gone, and most of the people who you're seeing right now that are still in our office and still hanging out in our office, these are all just our support people that are supporting all our various different softwares that we've built over the course of the last 4 years. So over the course of the last 4 years, we've built a lot of software. Now, a lot of that software was essentially for our clients, all right? So most of the software that we built, because for 3 years we were in a client service-based model where people would come to me and they would say, hey, John, I'm an expert software engineer, and I would go in and talk to them, and essentially, like I said, I would do the sales and marketing. I would essentially, go in and talk to them. I would win their confidence because I could actually do everything myself, and they were already confident that, hey, yeah, I want this guy on my team. This guy needs to be on my team. And me and Ankita had essentially started a company. We had hired our own people, and I'm just managing them, and they're actually doing all the work. So we're building all that software, and while we're building all that software, at the same time, the problems and issues that I'm running into in my business, I'm starting to also bring people in to solve those problems with software, so that my time is saved up and the problem's actually fixed, and I can find the new problems after that, like client acquisition. Being able to actually find all my ideal customer avatars and find their information and be able to actually get a hold of them and reach out to them and let them know about my opportunity that I'm wanting to offer them. That's going to be a win-win for both of us. It's going to be a no-brainer for both of us. Instead of going in and spending my time manually, I started to build softwares to go in and actually automate this process. Now, first 3 years, that's what we do. We're building software for other companies as a service, mostly other SaaS companies. So mostly other SaaS companies and other software companies that are serving SaaS companies are coming to us, and we're providing them engineers and managing their engineers and essentially building their softwares that they're launching, and they're making $1 million, $2 million. Some of them are making $7 million now a month. The software that we built for our clients. So then we wanted to switch. Obviously, this whole time I was seeing this and observing this, and to be quite frank and honest, I was seeing my genius and my creativity be essentially pushed down from the things that I really wanted to do and I really wanted to build. I was seeing that essentially pushed down, and my genius, or what I feel is my genius, was essentially being harvested and sold to other people to do their things that I wasn't really super passionate about. And I was also seeing that the things that they were doing were creating much more of financial security for them if they're successful, because they're creating things that actually produce what I call low throughput revenue. So low throughput revenue is basically essentially completely different than the service-based model. In the service-based model, you have essentially pretty much 100% throughput-based revenue, which means that whenever you spend your time and money and efforts to go in and find a client that wants to do business with you, once you acquire that client, you essentially have to do some throughput. You have to do some work. You have to, render their legal documents, or you have to sell their house, or you have to cook their food, or you have to build their car, right? There's throughput. There's a lot of human resources and capital that then actually have to go in to servicing that client, as opposed to having a very low throughput type revenue, like a digital asset, like a software that you find a customer, and once you find that customer, you know, send them an email with a username and password. And then after you send them an email with a username and password, you like send them some more emails with some videos so they understand like how to use that software and how it benefits them, and you know why that username and password is actually valuable to them, or they'll just pay you every single month to keep, you know, access to that username and password as long as they can use the software. Digital assets like training, right? You see all these people, they're out there with their info products and their training courses. You know, some people charge 10K, 20K, 30K for their course, and that's a digital asset. Essentially, they spent a lot of time and effort going in and actually creating that thing that now just exists, and now it's low throughput. Now that you've created it, you don't really have to do any more throughput. When people come in and actually buy it, it's just basically almost the same thing. They get a digital asset, they get a PDF, or they get access to a membership site and a list of videos. So I wanted to switch that model. And last year, we were lucky enough, because of this hat right here at Facebook, because of this hat, we were actually lucky enough to completely switch our models, and we've done that through the partnership model. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is going to be essentially a thing that could really benefit you, which is another software that is coming out in the near future by TierFi. I just have to find all my stuff, so I'm switching screens real quick. All right, so I just need to find this real quick, and you guys' chat on Zoom. I don't know where I put your chat. There's your chat. If you guys have any questions on Zoom, feel free to ask any of those questions. So all right. So you guys might have heard about the TierFi partnership. This is a partnership. This is a very unique business model that we have, where we essentially literally partner with you guys. And, you know, we work together to create something that we all benefit from as a group. So instead of one single person having to bear all the risk and do all the work, there's a group of people collectively working together, and they work together and they get all the benefit instead of one person getting all the benefit and going off and, you know, throwing all their money in the air and, you know, saying, hey, look at all my flashy stuffs and stuff. There's a group of people and they actually get all the benefit. So this is actually the business model of the TierFi partnership. This is actually the business model that we use to go in and transition from being a service-based company and just providing software engineering services to people, to being a product-based company, where essentially now we're able to offer our products as services and get users to pay us for username and passwords, because we're privately funded by the TierFi partner program. So the TierFi partner program essentially is what fuels what's called our OCI, which is our inflated operating costs, and it's just the minimum amount of cost that it's essentially the maximum cost that we would expect to occur over the next 12 months of time if we consider a few historic variables, like our historic growth rate and just historic inflation overall, with our already known distributed cost pattern for the next 12 months that we can predict. All right, so that number OCI is essentially, it's covered by the TierFi partnership. So now with the TierFi partnership, you get all sorts of different stuff, right? You get all our softwares that we created. You get instant access to all those, and you get unlimited access as far as for your personal use. That's called the TierFi Software Pass. You also get that with our community membership. So whether you become a partner or whether you become a TierFi community member, you get the TierFi Software Pass, which just means you get unlimited access to every TierFi software. All the ones that we have right now and all the future ones that we build, you get it at no additional cost for being a partner. And then, or for being a partner or being a community member, that's what the TierFi Software Pass is. If you have that TierFi Software Pass, then just all the TierFi software, you just get it all unlocked. And if we launch another software, you just be like, hey, I got that pass. You're selling the software for blah, 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 X amount. I'm just supposed to get it because I got that pass. It's like, okay, yeah, you're right. You're supposed to get that. So you get that with the TierFi partnership, and you also get the ability to basically resell our software like a super affiliate. And by super affiliate, what I mean by super affiliate is You get to set your own price point, and you get to keep 100% of the revenue. It goes directly to you. It doesn't even go to us. You don't have to wait for a 30, 45-day payout period. You don't have to worry about our cookie problems and our affiliate stuff not tracking, because the customers are literally coming directly to you, and they're taking you up on your offer, and they're paying you directly. You're handling the billing directly. So that is the Tier 5 partnership program. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is this opportunity right here. All right. So I've been on the internet for some time now, for like almost 2 years. I've been coming here to Facebook to try to transition and try to actually get into this model of where instead of building software, SaaS software that you're going to pay a monthly fee to somebody else for, instead of building that for somebody else, I would just be building it for myself, and then that's what I was selling. And we've actually been able to actually transition into that model. And one of the reasons why is because of these partnerships. Now, these partnerships have a huge benefit to you, and they have a huge benefit to us. So ever since being on the internet, and people have been asking me when they found out that I'm in software, that if I could build a funnel builder, if I could build a web page builder, if I could build a ClickFunnels, or if I could build Wix, or if I could build an e-commerce store like a Shopify. All right, and I realized just through the fact that, if you remember, like I said, I'm not a marketer, but I've been doing most of the sales, almost all of the sales and marketing for Tier 5 for its entire existence. All right, and I've been doing that sales and marketing. I've learned a lot. I use ClickFunnels all the time. This is my ClickFunnels account right here. So I do use ClickFunnels all the time. You see, I'm refreshing it for all you haters that are like, hey, these are all fake screenshots. Obviously, anybody can take screenshots. So I use ClickFunnels all the time to go in and build funnels. I have lots of different issues. That's the only real page builder that I build for my sales funnels, but I do use it all the time, and I have had lots of actual issues with it myself. And at the end of the day, like I said before, I really don't want to pay ClickFunnels $297 a month for something I could technically build myself. So because that cost me $297 a month. Plus, I have all these partners, and that I have a lot of partners that use ClickFunnels, they use Kartra, they use another page builder, and everyone has their own issues, and they have their own good things, and they have their own bad things. But every one of my partners, all these people that have a Tier 5 software pass, everybody that gets all Tier 5 software, so our partners and our community members, they've been asking me for a really long time, like, hey, when can you guys build a funnel builder? When can you guys build a web page builder? We really want you guys to have one, and then we just use yours, and then pretty much all the stuff that you need to run your business. If you're a community member, down to the community member level. If you're a community member, you also get all the software. So if you're a community member, you also get all our software. And because you get all our software, if you mix and match it, it can really help you run your entire business, and it can literally save you thousands of dollars on software if you wanted to go and buy the equivalent version of it. So since everybody's actually been asking me, hey, are you guys going to build a funnel builder? When are you guys going to build a funnel builder? How are you guys going to have a page builder? When can we actually, be in a page builder that's built by you guys and can cancel our other things? So we listen to you guys, and we've been doing the things on our end that we need to do to be able to put in place a page builder that we can actually work on and we can maintain, and we can be reliable and can actually work for you guys. And it's not going to cost you. It's not going to cost you a lot of money, because and if you join in on this partnership opportunity, you can actually make a whole lot of money. And you can have what you want instead of having a company that is just concerned about marketing and getting more users in and getting more money, but not actually developing their product and not focusing on their product and actually fixing their product. You don't have to do that, because you'll be working with Tier 5, and we're not so much in the marketing. We're not so much in the marketing and stuff. We're a lot more into just building software and building good software. So I put together this opportunity for you because we are working on something for you guys. We wanted to let you guys know. And from a lot of the stuff that I've actually heard in marketing, like I said, I'm not a marketer, but I've been trying to figure this stuff out so that I can set up a department for Tier 5 that I trust, that I know can go in and actually do the same thing and also help us grow and grow and grow, which is something very beneficial to all the Tier 5 partners. So I encourage you to join the Tier 5 partner program. All the marketers say you should start doing pre-promotions, right? You should start doing promotions really 60 days before you plan on actually selling something. So I've got 49 days left, as you can see. I've got 49 days left, as you can see. So hence we're doing this presentation about this page builder that's coming, and the best deal that you can actually possibly get. It is going to be a lot of it's going to be limited. But so we're working on this page builder because you guys are wanting us to have some type of page builder, some type of funnel builder where you can, migrate off the real expensive stuff or the stuff that's actually not working for you, and you want to be able to actually have more control with the engineering company that's building it and have direct access to them and really get the things that you want built and the things that you need built, and not have to wait, large amounts of time to get all that. So we're working on something in this whole page right here. So I gave you guys this information. I'm going to give it to you guys in the link. And you guys can sign up right now if you want to sign up right now. So I should probably tell you that this is limited to 30 people. This is limited to 30 people. This founding partnership, and we'll get over that in a minute. But that founding partnership is limited to 30 people, and one of those people have actually just signed up. All right, so one of those people have just signed up, and as you can see, this is limited to 30. We've only got limited spots left. All these other spots are actually taken. So let's grab this guy's picture. This is that same funnel, by the way. This is essentially what the offer is. It's to be able to walk in at an amazingly low price forever on our funnel builder that we're going to be launching. I'm showing you is actually going to be launching in right around 49 days. So it's a New Year present. It could be a little bit early, possibly. It could be a little bit late, possibly. All right, but this is when our actual target launch is. And you can see this is actually just built on. This is actually just the whole page for you to go in and actually sign up is actually just built on the same page builder. All right. So this is who just signed up. It's Tom Miller. So he's one of my other partners. So how can you trust this? Like, how can you trust this? Are you wondering how you can trust this? Well, you can trust this is because if I look right here, what can I see? If I look right here, when I look right here, what I actually see is I see a whole bunch of people that are in the Tier 5 partnership already giving me money to be a Tier 5 partner, willing to take that money that they're making or taking additional money and invest it in because they see the opportunity here and they know how this is going to come to fruition, and they want to be the first ones in, right? This is one of my partners in my inner circle, Brian. He's also in my coaching program as well. So he pays me $50,000 a year, plus an extra $6K a year to be in my inner circle. So he paid me $56K a year already, and he's the one that's actually facilitating this funnel building partnership right here. This is kind of his ideal as my student. And then I look here in our current founding partners, and this is a founding partner. This is a founding partner. These are Tier 5 partners. 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 And then Tom Naylor, also a Tier 5 partner. So everybody that's in already is already Tier 5 partners. All right. And all of these people are already actually giving me money for the Tier 5 partnership itself. And they know that they also need to be in this. They know how much this is actually going to help them. And you can see I just actually updated that page where you can buy from. You can see I just actually updated that right there in that builder and published it. And you can be next right here. It's just $300 a month. Now this $300 a month is subject to go up without change whatsoever. Right now on this live video, you can sign up while there's spots left. There's only 30 spots left. Outside of this live video, I can't tell you how long that price is going to be there at $300. If you think that you're going to come back tomorrow, there may not be a spot left for you whatsoever, because I just actually announced this yesterday. If you think that you're going to come back 2 days from now and it's going to be the same price, there may still be a spot available. I'm not going to say that everything's going to get sold out, but it may be at a higher price. So I just don't want you to get mad about that and be like, well, that's not what you said, John. I want to be transparent and let you know that if you don't buy during this live video, there's a good chance that you won't, if you're interested, you won't get a spot whatsoever, because I've limited it to 30. I've already got a whole bunch. I've already got over 250 partners in the Tier 5 partnership, and those partners are literally coming back in and absorbing this other partnership. So if you're not a Tier 5 partner already, those are the guys that you're actually competing with. So these are the founding partners. So what's going on here anyways? So this is your offer. Like I said, we've got 49 days till we're actually going to officially launch this platform and actually let people use it. But we're actually allowing you guys to come in and sign up right now if you want to sign up right now. All right. So you can come in and actually be a beta tester for free. So forever, free for life. This is not going to be some unlimited account where this is not going to be like a $297 a month ClickFunnels, if that's what you're looking at. It's not going to be that. This is going to be something that's going to be functional, that you can use. You can try out all the stuff that's going to be in our platform. You can try everything out, but you're just going to be able to do it on a very limited basis. Now, if you just only want one of everything and just be able to barely try stuff and just see, okay, hey, what can this do? How does it work? And not have any risk involved, that's what you'll be able to do on that plan. It'll be free forever. New features, you'll get access to those to be able to beta test them and stuff, but it's going to be limited, all right? For sure, it's going to be limited. You're not going to get our highest plan on the software. We're going to always have a free account that we're going to let people just go in there and see how things work and use it at a very limited functionality, all right? So you're more than welcome to grab that. That's free for life. We have an early adopter program. This early adopter program is just $10 a month, all right? So this early adopter program, basically what it is the highest version of our software, of our website builder, our funnel builder that we're going to be launching, like I showed you, and right around 49 days we're going to be launching it, all right? So whatever the highest version is, you think the most advanced, the most expensive version that you can buy from us, minus any white label solution that we do. So if we make this, we are planning on building a white label solution where you can essentially completely offer this as if it's your very own thing that you've developed with your brand and your domain, and essentially have accounts underneath you that you sell, and those are your accounts and those are users in your own software. That's all completely branded to you. We will have that. We will be building that out, but it won't be included in this early adopter. Okay. But what is included in this early adopter? Our highest price plan that we have, minus any type of white label, all right? So, but whatever that highest price plan is, where it's like unlimited, where you get everything, that's what you'll get as this early adopter, all right? So you'll get one of those unlimited, plans, and that will be like, like your $297 ClickFunnels, where you have unlimited funnels, basically, unlimited domains and unlimited pages, all that good stuff, all right? So you'll also get one extra account for a friend. So that unlimited account, you're actually going to get 2 of them. Instead of getting one of those accounts, you're actually going to get 2 of those, and you can, give that other account to your friend. If you want to give it to your friend, just be like, hey, you can get started. Here you go. You can get started right now. Here's something to get you started. So if you got a friend, you can give it to your friend. It's a gift account. You're also going to get a starter Chirply account. All right. So you're going to get a starter Chirply account. We have people that just come right to this website and they actually pay us $97 a month. I did not invite those people. If somehow you happen to be one of those people that's paying us $97 a month for Chirply, you can technically sign up for this and save yourself $87 a month. I did purposely not invite you, so none of you guys are here. But we do have people that come directly to us through Chirply and pay $97 a month for the starter account. We're also going to give you one of those starter accounts. Because there's going to be a nice little integration between this funnel building platform and Chirply itself, so you can do all your marketing automations like text messages and live phone calls and essentially sale bridges and IVRs and emails and you know, voicemails, all that good stuff. So that's what you're going to get if you come in as an actual early adopter. You're going to stay at $10 a month. You're going to stay at $10 a month forever, for as long as you want to use the platform, and you'll be able to maintain those 2 accounts on the funnel builder, and you'll be able to maintain that Chirply basic account. That's what we'll give you for $10 a month, just for being an early adopter of this platform. All right, it's kind of how this works. Is all of this pre-money is going in to help further develop and help continue this out and give you guys exactly what you want, and be able to listen to you and have engineering resources that are just dedicated to making this a better platform for you and giving you exactly everything you actually need that works at your level. So that's the early adopter plan. And then there's the founding partner plan. So the founding partner plan right now is $300 a month. And basically what that gives you is pretty much the same thing as the early adopter, except for you will get the white label opportunity. So whenever we build out the feature and functionality for you to actually be able to white label the software between your own logo and your own brand, you'll be able to do that. That will be included with you as a founding partner. And you'll have essentially unlimited accounts in that software that you can use under your white label once it's there, and until it's there that you can use. And those are your accounts as long as you're a partner in this partnership. Those are your accounts to provision. They only stay active while you're a Tier 5 partner. So if you decide to leave the funnel builder partnership and you're like, hey, I don't want to be in this partnership anymore, your accounts will basically go through a transition period where we'll be contacting them, letting them know that they have their accounts through one of our partners in this funnel building platform, and you decided to go off the basket case and not be part of this amazing opportunity anymore. So we'd be taking over and transitioning their accounts, and we'd be for sure monetizing them, because we know how to monetize those people that can just help them use the software and then go in and actually see the value. So you would get unlimited accounts. Those are yours. You kind of do whatever. We obviously recommend that you go in and sell them, is what we recommend that you do. That you go in and actually sell them and use them to actually start creating yourselves, extra residual, streams of revenue. An extra $50 here, an extra $50 there, an extra $100 there, an extra $25 there, an extra $30 there. If those things are coming in every month, they begin to add up and add up and add up. Just like that Stripe account I showed you just a minute ago, that was like $124,000 in the last 4 weeks. And those things are things that are also coming now. Most of them, they're coming in on a residual pattern. That means they're going to repeat, and they're going to repeat, and they're going to repeat as long as those people stay satisfied. So that's what you get as a private partner. So what you get is one of the founding partners for the funnel builder platform. And if you're a Tier 5 partner, you can still join to be able to have resell. If you're a Tier 5 partner, you already get basically this early adopter. So if you're a Tier 5 partner, you already get an unlimited account on this software. So you'll already get that. You don't have to buy that. All right. So as a Tier 5 partner, you already get an unlimited account on this software. You don't have to buy that. And if you have a Tier 5 software pass, you already get an unlimited account on this. So if you're a community member and you hold a Tier 5 software pass, you don't have to buy this, because you're already going to get one account anyways, included in your membership. All right. But if you want to be able to resell this, if you want to be able to have the white label option whenever it comes out, and you want to be able to resell this and essentially, or give it away as a lead magnet, or sell it. Like I said, we really recommend you sell it if you can make money like that. If you want that ability, then you're going to have to actually be in the funnel building partnership. And that's $300 a month right now during this live video. That is subject to change. If you don't join this live, it will stay at 300 all during this live video, which is pretty much over, because that's the opportunity. You can see that this entire thing, I even edited it right in front of you, and added Tom Naylor to the page of actual founding partners. So we're looking to get 30 partners max, so that we can essentially have a team. I see a couple of you guys actually signed up for the early adopters already. I see 3 more of you people actually signed up for the early adopters. So I appreciate that 100%. We'll get everything taken care of for you. This is who you're going to be partnered with. So you got Brian Debs, he's kind of in charge. So he's kind of in charge here as far as he's the one that started this. That's what I mean as far as he's in charge. He's the one that really helped facilitate this, and this was his ideal, all right? And he kind of put everything in motion together so that we would be able to actually present this opportunity to all of you, all right? You don't have to be a Tier 5 partner to take advantage of this opportunity. If you're not a Tier 5 partner, you can still take advantage of this opportunity. You can still essentially go in and you can get the early adopter and get 2 unlimited accounts on this platform, and get a starter account on Chirply for just $10 a month. You can join the founding partnership. As a founding partner, you're going to essentially get an unlimited account, and you're actually going to get an unlimited number of unlimited accounts that you can do whatever you want with. If you want to sell them for 50% of what we sell ours for and keep 100% of that revenue, you can. If you want to sell them at the same price that we sell ours for and keep 100% of that revenue, you can. If you want to sell them for more, you can. If you want to give them away as bonuses when people grab your other offers, you can do that. That's really up to you. Hopefully you guys, the whole goal is you guys as a partnership, you guys work together smartly and you build an amazing, you help manage a software company. You actually help manage the product, and you bring to the market exactly what it's wanting and exactly what it's needing. So these are the other partners that are in there already. Andrew's in there. Like I said, these are all Tier 5 partners, and they're all already people that are paying money for the Tier 5 partnership to be part of the Tier 5 partnership, because they get unlimited accounts on all these other accounts. So if you're a Tier 5 partner, you can offer Chirply as well if you join the funnel building partnership, and those are 2 products that really are going to work very nicely together and go hand in hand. Now I know that because we're the ones building them. So you'd be able to offer those 2 things packaged together really, really easily. So everybody that's in here so far is already a Tier 5 partner. All right. So you don't have to be a Tier 5 partner to sign up and be part of this. So you can sign up for the Tier 5 partnership as well. If you want to sign up for the Tier 5 partnership, if you only want to sign up for this, you can sign up for that. If you don't want to sign up for anything, you can not sign up for anything. I'm there. Ankita's there. All the Tier 5 is there. So we're there. All the funds from the partnership fees go dedicatedly to build your development team. And this particular partnership model, if we fill it out, if we leave it maxed at 30, and we leave the price flat at just $300 a month, and that's where we keep the price at for everybody else, the rest of the 30 people, then we're able to essentially generate maximum $5,000 a month in capital from the partnership, which means that we can get a team of 3 to 5 engineers full-time on staff, always working on this, all right? So it will have at least that minimum. If we decide to actually raise the price, like if 3 more you guys jump in, then it's very possible we just raise the price an extra 50 bucks, which may generate an extra $600 a month, which could be the difference to be able to get a full developer instead of 3.5 developers. You can't really get developers by the half, really. They're kind of whole units. So you chop them in half. They don't do a lot of development anymore. So they're dead. So do you guys have any questions about this opportunity? Have you understood the opportunity here? And do you have any questions? Tom, you asked, how do we start giving access after selling accounts? I'll get all that taken care of. It's on here on the board already to do, which is just essentially create all your APIs. If you're a Tier 5 partner already, you already know how to go in and actually manage accounts and create accounts through the Tier 5 partnership dashboard. We try to make it really, really super easy. So we try to make it super easy for you guys to be able to go in and actually provision your accounts after you sell one. So if you've ever been in a Tier 5 partner dashboard and you know how the partner dashboard works, then you essentially know that you can just come in here to any of the software that you want, and you can just add a user in there and create their account, or you can essentially use our APIs and add a user in there. It's pretty straightforward. So you'll just see in here, there'll also be this funnel builder will be loaded up inside here, and then you'll be able to provision your accounts the same way that you do all your other accounts. If you're not a tier 5 partner, then you'll just be getting access to the dashboard, and you'll have your accounts on the funnel board that you can provision. So that's how you'll be doing that. All right. So just keep in mind, please. I know it says it right here with the timer and everything. This is like a real timer and stuff. This is when we're proposing to actually open everything up to the public, where you can actually really start using it. Now, this is going to be very, very super valuable, because this is really, from my opinion, one of the main things that we were actually missing, that we really, really needed to be in a good position where we have pretty much everything now that you need to run your business. So from leads to online real estate to all your follow-up and communication to conversion optimization. This is a good thing that we actually needed. So, but the prices are so low because we have this many days left until we're actually going to launch this to the public. So this, if you wait, if you're like, well, you got 50 days, so I'm just going to wait 50 days, you're more than welcome to do that. But these people are already in, all right? These people are all already in, and these people all already give me money in the tier 5 partnership and this partnership, and I've got several other partners in this partnership still, specifically about 250, 260 other partners that give me money for the tier 5 partnership. They're also interested in this, and they just haven't actually pulled the trigger on it yet. So I can't promise you that it's going to be there tomorrow. All right, it is there right now for sure, and it's $300, and that price will keep going up. So, do you guys have any questions, or are you guys all clear on everything? I've been waiting for your funnel building system, but my biggest question is, what are the chances of sticky video within the funnels? Put it on the list. Everything, whatever you guys want. That's how I like to do it. Whatever you guys want that makes you happy, that makes sense, that can be done in a smart way. Done. It's done. So I just like you guys to be happy. That's what I like, because I know if you guys are happy customers, you're going to be seeing good things. You're going to be recommending us. It's a win-win situation for everybody. So you guys have seen, if you guys are tier 5 partners already, you've literally seen, this has just been less than 1 year that we're in this model. Like less than 1 year that we've stopped. January 1st, 2019, I fired all my clients, and they said, no more, I'm not working for you. That was the last day, the last day of the year, December 31st, 2018 was the last day I actually performed any service for any client. And since then, we've just been focused in on our own stuff, And if you guys have been along for that ride, you've already seen how much stuff we've done. You've already seen like the huge amount of things that we've actually done. All right, so that's who you're competing with. You're competing with these other guys. So if you think that you're going to wait, be relentless. But this is actually going to be awesome, and that's why the prices are actually going to keep going up. Obviously, the more that we charge, the faster and better that we can actually build this thing. Because in this partnership model, the money that pays the resources that build your stuff, it comes from your partnership contributions. So from your partnership contributions, that's what we fund the development team with, that works on that particular product, and we don't want to have a whole bunch of partners. So that's why I've kept it to a really low number. So Ronnie keep asking, John, I know you create incredible software. What are the key differentiators, the key differences between your funnel platform and ClickFunnels? I would say me and tier 5. We're not a bunch of marketers that are just out there trying to hype shit up. We can't even do that, and we know we're not going to be able to do that. So we know that the only way that we're going to compete with these guys is to actually just fucking build shit that you want, that fucking works, and be there for you instead of trying to market to you. Just fucking serve you. All right. So just that. It's just going to be that. Am I right? A lot of my partners already know. I'm obviously not just going to spill my brains out for everybody in the world to be able to be like, oh, hey, this is what John's doing. We need to do this because this motherfucker's going to catch up with us if we don't do this. So I've got a lot of really awesome plans. I've talked to some of my partners. Some of you guys already know what types of things are in my head as far as, with your AI and your data, and being able to actually make that usable to you, for you to be able to know who's ready to make a sale and what do people actually do before they buy, and how long has it been since somebody's bought? Are they ready to buy stuff again? Essentially help you make more money. So lots of cool stuff I've got planned for it. When can you start selling it and when can you start using it? Well, I'm selling it already. So, and some of my other founding partners are already selling it because they're cool and they have cool ass audiences. You know that it's going to come through fruition because it's essentially backed and powered by Tier 5. So you can literally start selling it. You could literally start selling it right now. But when can you start using it? The first of the year is when we're actually planning on launching. So that's when we're going to actually be officially launching in a beta that you guys can go in and actually really start using it and having it serve the functions that you need it to serve. So do you guys have any other questions? I told you where to get the course. Yeah, if you're in the Tier 5 partnership, you get one account on the funnel builder. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy your personal account. You get your personal account. So you don't have to get this early adopter thing if you're a Tier 5 partner already. There's no sense in you get that really. All right. But if you want to be part of the partnership for this and you want to be able to actually resell this software for whatever you want and keep 100% of the revenue, or if you want to add this software in a bundle with other things like our other software or like your other offers, then you want to join this partnership because that's not included in the Tier 5 partnership. You can see those things that actually aren't included. This is Funnel Builder and Frame Connector and Create Convert are actually included in the Tier 5 partnership as far as agency accounts. You do get one personal account on all those to use for your personal use, but you don't get extra agency accounts and the ability to actually distribute those unless you join individual partnerships for those. So I would suggest you really, if you want to be able to resell this and you want to be able to have unlimited accounts on it, and use it to grow your own business and online, was just join this partnership while there's spots left. Yeah, can I repeat where to find the course? It's www.johnvaughn.io. So www.johnvaughn.io. That's my free course where I kind of teach you all the stuff that I do to make a bunch of money on the internet. So it's right there. So, does anybody have any other questions? Are you guys good? Because if you guys are good, I'm gonna go. Everything is coming along really nicely. I've already showed you guys just building this entire site right there and inside the builder and actually publishing it. So everything's actually working really nicely. We still got some stuff to do, obviously, to get it ready for you guys to really be able to go in and start using it and start really relying on it to grow your business. And we're just going to be doing that until we're done with that. We're giving you guys an amazing deal just to go in and actually, either partner with us on this or just come in as an early adopter. So that's completely up to you whether you want to do that or not. So any questions? Do you guys have any questions, or you guys on Facebook have any questions? If you do, let's get them out right now. If you don't, then let's be like, hey, see you guys later. You guys are awesome, but I want to come back another day. What's up, Shelly? Shelly, you should join. I don't think you can join though, Shelly. I think that would be a conflict. I think probably you'd get in trouble. I think you'd probably get in trouble if you join my partnership, especially if I put your picture on it. So, but the rest of you guys should join. Shelly, you should join too. I just don't want you to get in trouble. I'm assuming you guys have no questions because I don't see any more questions here. All right, so since you don't have any more questions, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the other stuff that I have. If you guys want to sign up, the opportunity is right there. The price is valid only through this live video. So I'm not going to say that as soon as I end this live that the price is going to go up, but I will say that I'm monitoring the price on this live video, and that price will for sure go up over time. So we've got a few partner spots left, probably like 11 different partner spots left. So I'm going to go now because Lynn, you said, just want to know, your team is amazing, John. Thank you so much. They are really, really amazing. You have an awesome team behind me, supporting me. They're so awesome because we love each other, and we're a family. So this is who's actually building your software. This is who's actually supporting your software and who's powering your software. Two engineering lovers, me and my beautiful wife and business partner, and then our entire company. And you can see how happy we are and how much we love our job and how much we love each other. So you're right. We do have an awesome team. I see you guys don't have any more questions, so I'm out. I really do appreciate you guys coming. If you guys sign up for the partnership, I'll really appreciate that as well. If you don't, then if you don't, that's totally fine. You don't have to. If you don't, that's totally fine. But I promise you, here at some time, you will be looking back saying, "Man, you know, John did tell me that was going away. John did tell me that the price is going up. All those guys are doing great. Wow, I really wish I would have just done that." So if you don't, that's on me. Anyways, you guys have a great day. I'm going to get out of here. Oh, I see you guys have some other questions here, right? So I see, when can we start selling it? I already answered that. Any plans for creating our own chatbot to integrate with the rest of the softwares? So yeah, Tier 5 does have plans to actually create its own chatbot builder in the future. We actually already started on one, but then kind of had to switch and go work on something else because Facebook really changed everything up for when they had the analytic crisis, and they switched up their entire API scheme and structure. So we had to pause until they were done, and then we just haven't actually resumed. So yeah, we do have a plan to do that. What software do you use to automate your Facebook chatbot? So I use our own software, my own internal software, and I use ChatFuel to do my chatbots for my pages. Tier 5 partnerships that are already established, they get funnel builder as well. I already answered that. You do get an account for personal use. However, you don't get any white label rights, you don't get any resale rights, and you won't be able to actually sell that software and add it up with your other bundles. You just get one account as a Tier 5 partner. If you do get an account, you do get an unlimited account. Remember to pay that for that. It's already included in your partnership fee. If you want to have resale rights, however, then you need to go ahead and join the partnership. And I believe now that does cover everything. So thanks a lot, guys. You guys have a great day. I'm out.